This is Keith Sorem with Keith Sorem and Associates, Keller Williams Real Estate, discussing the La Crescenta real estate market in April 2014. This is a relatively small market, so small movements in sales can make a big difference in terms of statistics. Let's look at the condominium and townhome first. It's a tight market. There are not very many condos and townhomes that were built in this area. We had 8 new listings come on the market, up from 5 in March compared to 13 last year. The first forward-looking indicator are basically the pending ratios, and it was 75%, down from 160% in March, and that would tend to indicate that the market's slowing. And one of the challenges, I think, is there's been a lot of movement in that market, so there are fewer potential properties that will list. But values have gone up a lot. The median price, though, in the last month actually decreased. In the month of April, the median price was $410,000 compared to $525,000 in March versus $398 last year. So with the fewer homes selling, it's a little bit more difficult to determine if that's a realistic trend, but this follows the exact same trend we're seeing in some other markets where we are ahead of last year, but by a smaller amount. And as a market sees more months of a similar trend, smaller year-on-year increases, that could mean that the market's ready to shift. The average sale price per square foot is another metric that we can use to measure value in condominiums and townhomes. And then again, because there are so few, it's a sort of a volatile one, but it went up slightly. $330 per square foot, up from $320. Last year it was $264. So the year-on-year increase is pretty significant, 25%. However, it could be exaggerated because of the small number of condos and townhomes that actually sold. Listing inventory declined 1 month to 1.3 from March. So there's really no inventory. I mean, you're talking 5 to 8 condominiums. It's not really something that is, well, let me put it this way. If you're looking to buy a condo, you're probably going to pay more than you want. And if you're thinking of selling, you're a happy camper. Now let's look at the single family mix. Now single family homes, again, it's a very small market in La Crescenta, Montrose, and the Glendale Annex. We had 37 new listings come on the market. That's up from 46, down from 46 in March, up from last year's 39. Obviously, with the prices having gone up, a lot of people are selling and cashing out. As a matter of fact, we're getting complaints from people that are renting homes that the homes are being put on the market by the people that own them and they can't find a new place to go, which I think is causing challenges for people who are renting, which then again might be a good reason to look at buying a real estate as opposed to renting. The pending ratio for single family homes is 70.3%, up from last month, 60.9%, and down from last year slightly, 89.7%. We had 25 homes that sold compared to 20 in March and 35 last year. So the market seems to be just a little bit slower than it was in March. The median sale price, however, went up significantly, $738,000, up from $693 compared to $652 last year. So the year-on-year increase was 13.2%. Then again, that would be a reason for people to put their homes on the market and sell, because now they have enough equity, probably as much equity as they would have had if they bought the homes in 06, 07, 08. Another way of measuring value is the average sale price per square foot. And that's actually decreased slightly from $425 to $420, still up from last year, $358, giving us a year-on-year increase of 14.5%. However, like some other markets, the year-on-year increase in March was 24.3. The year-on-year increase in April was 14.5. And as I said, when you begin to look at a couple of specific metrics and they all begin to shift, it could be an indicator that the market's peaked out and we're going to go through another cycle. Listing inventory is 2.1 months, down slightly from 2.2 months last month, less than a month last year. So we're seeing more inventory, we're seeing smaller increases in value than previous months, and we're seeing a tapering in the pending ratio. So if you're thinking of selling, the big question is, how do I sell for the most amount of money? You're welcome to give us a call, 888-284-2056, or visit us on our website, beautifulverdugohomes.com. And if you're thinking of buying, interest rates are still very, very competitive, especially if you've been renting and you're looking at paying a lot higher rent. Might make sense. We'd be happy to help you. Please feel free to contact us. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.